These are the books that I'm using, or the tarot card that I'm using. If you want to screenshot those. And this is for Libra. Since I am a Libra, I'm kind of partial to them. First, I'm going to pull some of these bigger cards. We're going to see what falls out. Sorry, I've been drinking my coffee this morning, so I'm like... So let's see what falls out for you, Libra. These are a little harder to shuffle because they're so big. There we go. Trick or treating. Whee! That doesn't give a whole bunch. What I see with this is there may be somebody that's passing. Let's see what else we're getting here. See if we get any more skulls. Let's kind of see what passes out here. Please don't lose hope. So maybe some of you guys are losing hope in a relationship. You're wondering, maybe you're worried about somebody who's sick. Wondering if they're going to be okay. This may be your last chance to regain something. Let's see what else falls out here. The Two Little Witches, magical space, clearing time. So you may have somebody who's casting spells. Oh, here, I'll show you. Look up the numbers 5, 6, and 30, your angel card meaning. You can go on to Google and just put angel meaning of 5, 6, and 30. And let's see what else falls out here. Sea Beacon Fairy. Guidance, but where will it lead you? So look up the number 3 and we will pull another one out of the deck. Let's pull this one. The Ghost of a Pumpkin Past. Count your blessings. Somebody may have ghosted you, but it may be somebody that wasn't so good for you. Maybe they were a little bit of a control freak. Ooh, my fire's getting kind of high there. I'll have to keep an eye on that. You may be wishing for somebody to come back that's really not good for you. You may be haunted by your past. Somebody may have abuse and trauma that they need to deal with. Maybe they were controlled in a past life and maybe that's why they're being controlling now. Look up the number 34 of your angel card meaning and the number 22. Voodoo Blue. Somebody may be cursing you. A lot of people curse other people and you may not even realize that you're being cursed. But why do you think they call them curse words? So if somebody around you is cursing a lot, be very careful with that because people perform magic every day and they don't even realize that they're performing magic when actually they are. I am Callie. The death comes from rebirth. So this may be a death of a relationship, but where I've seen several skulls here, this might be a possible actual death. Somebody in your life may be sick and maybe a grandmother is what I'm sensing. Be careful because there might be a wind of inheritance. This one, intoxication. Disordered overindulgence. Somebody may be drinking too much. Somebody may be indulging too much in smoking or control issues. Before you look at other people, you might want to see what it is that you're indulgent with. Here I do see a lot of suitors. Somebody has got For a man, there's one. For a woman, there's 30. One of them, the sets, is twins that likes you. That can be troublesome. Twos are always troublesome. Violent angels breaking dawn. Somebody may have a bit of a violent streak. And that's what I was saying with the control issue. You may need to walk away from the past because maybe somebody is a bit violent, whether it's with their words or with their actions. Somebody may be a little bit violent. The sewer mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. What I'm getting with that is animal. You may have cats. Oh, hold on. I got a fire going a little crazy. Should watch the smoke, see what it shows me. It may be time for you to put out a flame, just like I did. You may have somebody around you that's got a fire hot temper that it's just not manageable and it's not worth going back to. Look up the number 25 of your angel card meetings. That should give you more clarity there. The Fairy of the Highlands, it's time to be brave. It's time to move on. And it's time to stretch out on your own. Once was lost, I don't feel like it's coming back from these cards. There is a strange new love that is coming in. Someone who misses you. Or maybe you're missing somebody that passed away. There is somebody here with a lot of drama. Be very careful you don't get mixed up in dramas. I feel like dramas are like Taurus and Libra. Sometimes they're Aries. But you may be getting stuck with somebody who may not be exactly good for your emotional health. And maybe it's time to move on. But you're always going back to those old feelings of what if, or could it be like this once again, or what if this never happened. Sadly to say, once an abuser, almost always an abuser. I've been in a similar situation. I kind of know the feeling of that. I made these new cards. I just ones I spray painted and put names to. Let's see what we pulled from these. Libra, I feel like it's time to let go of the past. It's time to realize that you are worth something, and it is time for you to seek happiness. You know, it's time for you to see what a situation for what it is, or maybe a codependency. Somebody's had abuse as a child or a teenager or even as an adult. It may be one-sided codependency. Somebody may have ghosted you. They love you and they're waiting for you to communicate, or you're both waiting for each other to communicate with one another. Look up the number 1 and the number 5, so maybe 15. You're dealing with a hermit. They don't want to show you how they feel because they're afraid that it might hurt you. They may be dealing with past trauma and they may not know exactly what way to go. Let's see what else we can get into here, Libra. We're going to pull a couple different cards here. It's from my coffee. I made lemon honey coffee. If you want the recipe, it's on my other video that I did this morning. I should have taken the grind off of the lemon, but I didn't. But it's healthy. It's got honey in it, and it's got rosemary in it, and lemon, and honey, and very, very healthy. A little bit of coffee. My nose is like itchy. I've got allergies. That's exactly what I just pulled up. Somebody's got allergies here. You may think that they're sick, but they're not. You may suddenly fall in love with somebody, being swept off of your feet, needing to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. You may be coming out of a bad relationship of somebody who was abusive, but you've got new love coming in here. Powerful infinities, letting go of worry and fear, and understanding the truth of the situation. Look up the number 18 for that. What you have, or you have what it takes if you only believe in yourself. You are not powerless. Your lack of self-confidence is keeping you from getting what you want. So maybe somebody needs to work on their self-confidence. Maybe your past lover was always putting you down or making you feel like shit. Excuse the French, but I am human. And there's times that maybe people aren't treating you, valuing your hard work. Maybe not valuing you for what you do. I see somebody here with a lot of musical abilities. This may be musical. This may be possibly art, something with the arts. This could be an architect. This could be an art of anything. This could be painting. This could be just anything. The illusion of being trapped and placing too much importance on material gains, getting caught up in worry and fear. With this coronavirus, there is a good reason for people to stay home. I do think that people are going a little overboard, but with as many deaths, I guess maybe I shouldn't feel that way. But I guess I'm not too much of a worrier anymore. I used to worry about everything, and I used to always wonder when what was going to happen. But I do feel like my ducks, oh my gosh, they're outside crying because they want their food. They're so not abused. They're actually pretty fat and happy and sassy. I'll do a video of them later, but they're outside crying. So maybe you should look up the spiritual meaning of the ducks. Maybe that's trying to tell you something. Maybe you're stuck in a connection that maybe is no longer serving you, and maybe you're wanting out of a situation. I know with this coronavirus where people have been trapped home, a lot of people are wanting to get out. They're wanting a divorce, but maybe you feel like you're trapped because you can't go anywhere. Maybe you don't have a driver's license like me. Stupid rule, please. Vote against people losing their driver's license if they're bipolar, because it makes it really hard to financially support my kids. Change the way that you're looking at a situation. Embrace your uniqueness. Manage your resources wisely. Right now, it is a bad time for you to change careers. I do feel like there's somebody that you're working with that quite likes you. Do the right thing for the right reason. So if there's an abusive situation, make sure that you're turning that in. The longer you wait, the harder it is to prosecute. Because I know that I had some kids that were abused, and I didn't find out till way later, but because of the lack of evidence, they weren't able to prosecute them, and it really, really kind of frustrates me. See the rat? I was born in the year of the rat, actually. You may have somebody who's born in the year of the rat that likes you. It's maybe an authority figure, maybe somebody you went to school with. Somebody's definitely checking up on you. I feel like you've got internet stalkers. I know I do. But that's alright. I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to, so they can stalk at me all they want. Somebody else is deeply rooted. I just saw the star. There can be a beginning from an ending. Let's see what we can pull out of these cards. I do see a caution that you may have people around you that are wanting your downfall. But I feel like they're going to be caught in the trap of lies that they set out. Like people, they may be hearing something and they maybe making it into this big old thing of what it's not. I know I have issues with that. I was convicted for something that I didn't do, and people, it is ridiculous the way that they are. Some people are okay, and some people are warming towards me, and some people are just really cold shoulder. And if they knew the truth, they wouldn't feel that way. I wish people would just get to know me. You have the Devil card here, so it's time for a new beginning. It's time to let go of the past. Somebody's got a big ego. you don't want to be around people who are like that. I feel like that's like a Taurus, a Leo, or possibly another Libra that you might be dealing with. I've got my clarifiers here. I got 2 buckets here that I made. That I've got all sorts of fun stuff in here. There's new love that's coming in. Look up the number 8. You may be going through hardship right now with your work. People, you may be getting let off work. You're thinking too much about what was said. In 8 months, there should be a new beginning. I'm seeing new love, but I'm seeing it about 8 months down the road. Expand your knowledge. Somebody with a C, I, and D in their name. You may know somebody named Jasmine. Look into getting a financial investor for your ideas. Named Sammy or Sam. Look up the number 6 for that. Or somebody named Rob. Somebody may be watching your accounts and his name may be Rob. I do find that a lot of cops are named Rob. Or maybe somebody with ROB in their name, like my name. My last name's Robertson, and it's got an ROB in it, and it might be time for a change. Hopefully, they're working on a case to fix what was messed up. I do see justice here. This justice might be the ending of a bad relationship. I see legal entanglement and somebody that needs to apologize. This may be your wife. You may have had a wife that put her hands on you. If she didn't put her hands on you, maybe she put you down and made you feel like you just weren't enough. When reality, you are enough. You just need to know that you're enough. You know? I feel bad. Let's see. Let's grab some other clarifiers. I got a lot of cards that I made myself. Ready to open up. It's maybe a church friend. There is marriage on the horizon. About 8 months down the road. And a surprise is on your way. And somebody may have a cold or a flu like I've got. Be very careful. Make sure that, actually, there's a recipe that I have. And it's really simple. And it will help you with the cold. I need to do the same thing. What you do is you just take garlic that you've shelled out. And you put it in a jar. And you fill it full of honey. And you wait about a month. And you just eat a couple of those every day. And it'll help your health a lot. Let's get some more clarifier cards here. Oop. I've got a lot of different decks that I'm using. Dried flowers, sweet memories. So somebody may be looking at the dried flowers that you gave them. And they may be remembering the past. And they may be wondering if they want to rekindle the situation. But I don't see it happening. I just think they've got an emotional tie to you that is hard to break. And they just don't quite know what to do, where to go, or who to talk to. You may be missing someone, and this is probably whoever it is you broke up with, or going through a divorce. This may be somebody that you talked to on the phone that you really had a connection with, but it just wasn't the right timing. Well, Libras, that's what I've got for you today. If you guys are new to my channel, please like and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you very much, and it's greatly appreciated. Have a great day.